So it is Saturday, June 16th. Aurora is napping right now, and I am snuggled up in my reading chair. I moved my pillowcases from my bookshelf to my little reading chair, so that's my background behind me. And snuggled up with my I Love Books blanket that I got at the book fair at the school that I work at. So I'm just snuggled up. I got a candle burning that I just bought from Hobby Lobby today. It smells like French toast, which is like my favorite food. I am reading Rune and Rising, and I am, let's see, I'm a little more than halfway, and oh my goodness, I'm enjoying it so much. Like, so I am still also reading Caraval, which I am about halfway through also, and I put this down maybe like 3 days ago, 2 days ago maybe, and I haven't read it since. And it's not that I don't like it, it's just that I've been so invested in the Grisha trilogy, and so I was not being fair to this book because all I could think about was Rune and Rising. And, you know, I've been tabbing it, and so I'm just so excited to finally be reading it. I'm also audiobooking The Coldest Girl in Cold Town. So whenever I am like cooking or taking care of Aurora or playing with her or cleaning the house or just trying to fall asleep, I'm listening to The Coldest Girl in Cold Town and kind of following along in the book. So those are the 3 books that I'm reading right now. I'm hoping to finish Rune and Rising by the end of the weekend, which today is Saturday. I don't know if it's going to happen because tomorrow is Father's Day. Speaking of which, I am so excited about what I got Brian for Father's Day. This is what I got him. Ooh, the glare. Oh my goodness. Okay, so it's Thor. He is going to absolutely love it, and I'm so excited to give it to him. I cannot wait. And my dad is a pretty big truck guy, so I got him this. I mean, Hobby Lobby's just the best. I love Hobby Lobby. I can go there and shop for me and, you know, get things I'm supposed to get, like, you know, gifts for Father's Day. I am currently listening to The Coldest Girl in Cold Town. I just unloaded the dishwasher and made some food. As I'm waiting for my food to cool off, I'm going to bake a chocolate cake for my husband Brian because yesterday was Father's Day and I was going to make him the cake, but we just ran out of time. We went bowling with my dad, and by the time we got back, we were both exhausted and I just did not feel like baking the cake. And I felt really bad, so I'm going to make it today while he's at work so that he can have it today for dessert after dinner. And as I'm baking that, I'm just going to be listening to The Coldest Girl in Cold Town. So I left off to where I'm about to start on chapter 25. So things are getting pretty intense, as if they haven't already been intense. They've been pretty intense already, so yeah, I'm just going to bake a cake. Favorite weather to read in. So I finished Caraval last night, and oh my goodness, it was amazing. Wow, I cannot wait for Legend. And I just started Catching Stars by Kayla Keenan today. I am on page 35 in chapter 4, and it is really good so far. I am really enjoying it. It's a pretty intense book, and I really like it. And I don't think I've ever read anything about witches, so it's something that's definitely new for me. So yeah. I finally finished The Coldest Girl in Cold Town. How I didn't finish it sooner since I was listening to the audiobook pretty much all the time, I have no idea. It was kind of confusing, so I guess that's why it took me so long, because I kept going back and rewinding and like, wait, what happened? So I guess I just kept zoning out. There are some audiobooks that like can keep my attention and they're like really amazing, and some that are not that good at keeping my attention. But anyways, I'm like 75 pages into Catching Stars, and I decided that I wanted to go ahead and start a Game of Thrones again. I was about almost 500 pages in, and I was just so discouraged. And I mean, it's really good, but it's such a hard read for me. I don't know. It makes me feel dumb, and it's like really hard to read just because I guess of the language and all that. So, but this morning I decided I'm going to go ahead and jump back into it. I'm a little past 500 pages now. So now the two books that I'm reading are Catching Stars by Kayla Keenan and A Game of Thrones by George R.R. Martin. We'll see how the rest of the week goes.
So, I'm hooked. I have not been able to put this down. I have less than 100 pages left, and I love it, and I'm upset that it took me so long. You know, I put it down for like months because I was like, oh, it's so hard, it's so difficult. I don't even care anymore because it's so good. So good. So, I'm also still reading Catching Stars, but I did put it down because this was just getting so good. But I am going to finish Catching Stars hopefully this week. We are going on a little mini vacation trip this weekend, so that's going to be it for this vlog.